Hey everybody. So I figured this might be easier to do a video versus trying to plan a Zoom and then making sure what time works for everybody. So I just decided I'm just going to do this. You guys can watch it on your own time. And then if you have any other questions after that, we can always do a one-on-one if you want, or whatever you need, I'm here. So I'm making this video for all of those who have been trying to figure out where to even start when they're trying to go Ruby. So I know with the $200 Ruby gift this month, there's a lot of you trying to go Ruby this month. So I just wanted to make sure everyone is clear on how to get there, what you need to do, and the steps to take to get there. So I am going to run through a few things with the back office with you guys, where you can find charts and exactly how to chart. So we're going to do this all on here. Like I said, watch it on your own time. If you have questions, message me, and I can help you there too. So I am actually going to screen share with you, and let's see if I can do this here. Bear with me here. Okay, so we're going to share my screen. Perfect. Okay, so here we are in my personal back office, and I'm actually in the document library at the top. So if you go to in your eSuite, click on document library right here at the top, and then I want you to hit this section right here that says training and business building. When you hit this, this is where you can print out some charts. If you don't have a chart printed out yet, I highly suggest doing so because this month you're going to need that chart with you every single day to look at, to determine where you're going to place things, which we will get to in a second. So I wanted to start out with this executive chart here, just because once I explain that, it'll be a little bit easier to explain. Let's see here. Let me open this up. Then I can actually write on it for you guys. Okay, perfect. So this is the first rank in our company, which is executive. So if you are just starting out, or maybe your seasons, you've seen this before, bear with me. I want to go through this for all the newer people who may not know how to get to Ruby. So let's say this is you here, okay? Ooh, look, I even got a cursor. I hope you can see that. Okay, so this is you up here. And to go executive, you need 2 people on your team. So let's just say you sign, ooh, look at this, is going to get so nifty, guys. Shane. And you sign Sally. Oh, Sally, okay? So once you sign Shane and Sally, and they each get to 400 in group volume. I can get like a cursor here or something. So see where this says 400 GV? So you need both of those people to be at 400 in group volume, which is all their orders, their auto ship orders, and their customers' orders as well. And even if they have like a distributor under them, it's all of that volume accumulated together. So once you are commission qualified, so you run your auto shipment, and these 2 people are at 400 in group volume each, you will promote to executive, which is on average $231 a month, you guys. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, so I am going to pull up a Ruby chart next. Hold on, let me see here. Ooh, look, we got like little lines all over the place now. Ooh, how do I erase this? Okay, that might be easier, huh? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a Ruby chart because that's where we're all trying to go, right? Okay, bear with me as this loads. I should have pulled these up earlier, but obviously I wanted to show you guys how easy it was to, pull them up yourself too. Okay, so after you promote to executive, this is when we are going to focus on going Ruby. So I know a lot of you guys right now are either boxed for Ruby or you're a distributor or 2 away from Ruby. So this, I'm going to explain exactly what a Ruby is, okay? So let's say, you had Shane on your team. Nope. So Shane's over here, and then you're going to sign, you had Sally over here too, and then you have Joe, and then Shane signs up. Let's see, I'm just like making up names here. I'm just trying to think. It's hard. I know there's a million names out there. All right, he signs Mike, and he signs Sandy, okay? So in total, here's you at the top. You have 3 people on your front line. So you still have Shane and Sally. You have another leg, Joe. And then in this case, Shane here is your executive. So if you remember from the previous chart we just did, he's got 2 people on their team, his team. Both of them are at 400 in group volume, okay? So let me get my little cursor back here. So Shane's going to be your executive, and Mike is at 400, and Sandy is at 400, okay? What's really cool about Shane is he doesn't have to be at 400. The only thing Shane needs is to be commission qualified. This is a CQ if you can't read it. So he needs to run an 80 BV auto ship, okay? So he needs to just run his auto shipment to be commission qualified in order to promote. Same thing with you. You need to run an auto shipment of 80 BV to be eligible to promote. So you need to be commission qualified for all of this to take place. And then the other thing is, once Shane goes executive, you need Sally over here at 400 in group volume and Joe at 400 in group volume, okay? So once all of this goes down in 1 month, you promote to Ruby. On average, it's almost $500 a month, and you're going to be getting that $200 Ruby gift, which nobody knows what it is. So I'm excited to kind of see what that is. I can't wait to see who earns it first. It's going to be exciting. But if you have questions on this, or you look at this and it confuses you, just let me know and we can go over it again. But that's all Ruby is, you guys. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and that is it. Like I said, I know some of you are just a distributor away. Some of you are a little farther away from that. But you guys, I mean, Ruby is possible in 30 days. I went Ruby in my first 30 days. I know people who've gone Ruby even faster than that. So it's all about knowing that you can do it. So I'm here to help you in any way that I can too. I do have a couple tips for you guys as well, because I know you're like, okay, well, you know, I have this many people on my team, but you know, they're not doing anything, and maybe this person's not doing anything. What's nice about our business is if you sign a loyal customer, you can actually move it to any distributor on your team. I'm like shaking the table with my leg. I'm so excited. So say you signed a loyal customer and you have somebody on your front line that you're trying to help get to 400. You can actually move that person in your back office under that distributor, and it will help that person's volume to get them up to 400. So knowing that is huge. Like for instance, I don't know the last time that I've kept a loyal customer to myself. I always move loyal customers, whether it's helping someone on my team promote, or whether it's a fast start bonus. I mean, the ability that we have to be able to move our loyals is huge for us. So I recommend, I mean, this is how I've built my business. That's how I built to double, is by placing my loyals. So definitely do that if you want to promote. If you need help on figuring out where to move a loyal, I'm always here to help you, because it can really change your business. If you are a loyal customer machine and say somebody needs some help, you can help them. So I love that. Another thing that is really cool too, so say you run your auto shipment, which is great, because if you're working this business, I hope you're running an auto shipment. 1, you're eligible for commissions. 2, you can also promote if you're running an auto shipment, so it's huge. 3, it's great to be a product of the product, right? It is. Okay, so, but if you ever place an additional order throughout the month that's not your auto shipment, what's nice, a lot of people don't know this, is you can actually move that personal order under a distributor to count towards their group volume, which is crazy. So say, you know, you bought the, you needed, I don't know, a probiotic, or you just need one of something, so you just throw a quick order in additional to your auto shipment. So this is not your auto ship because you can't move your auto ship. But you would take that order, your probiotic order, and move that order under somebody else so it counts towards their BV. So say, you know, I had Shane on my front line and I'm trying to get him to 400 and he's, you know, 30 BV away from 400. I can place a personal order for probiotic and move it under Shane, and it'll put him at 400. So if you are ever placing additional orders outside your auto ship, it's something to keep in mind, just because it's going to help you promote. So that's a little tip and trick that I've learned along the way too. So let's see what else. I have like a list I'm going off of here. Try not to make this very long, but I'm almost done here. Let's see. We already talked about the $200 Ruby gift that when you go Ruby, which is crazy. I can't wait to see what it is, like I said. But I think the only thing I really have left to say is going over the power of your mind, because in the beginning, I think that's something that, you really struggle with, or, are you really worth going Ruby, or can I even go Ruby? Is it something I can even do? Well, I think my biggest tip to you is believing in yourself, because if you don't think you can go Ruby, I'm here to tell you that you're not going to go Ruby. If there is even the slightest bit of you that is picturing yourself not reaching a goal, you're not going to reach it. So what I want you guys to do is really close your eyes and visualize what it would be like going Ruby, what it would be like clicking on the commissions tab at the top and seeing, a $400 commission in there. Like, what would that feel like? Who would be around you when you open that check? How would that feel? What would you use that money for? That's the kind of things I want you guys thinking about. I want you guys to literally visualize yourself going Ruby in the next, God, it's the 7th already. So let's see, the 23 days left in the month, which is huge. That is so much time. So I want you to visualize yourself as a Ruby, because first, some of you guys are going to double promote if you're going Ruby. So visualize yourself going executive first, okay? How does that feel? 1, that's a huge accomplishment. 2, visualize yourself going Ruby and how that feels. I want you guys to really feel that. I know when I do this almost every day in the morning when I wake up, I picture what it's going to be like when I go triple and I open my commissions for the first time. And I literally have tears half the time I think about it, because it's such a moving moment for me. But I think one of the biggest parts in that moment is knowing that when I go triple, there is so many other people on my team who have hit a promotion, and that right there is what it's all about for me. So my goal is helping you get your wins and helping you guys promote any way that I can, because I know in the beginning for me, when all I wanted out of this was a couple $100 extra a month, and when that happened for me, it was huge. And I want so many more people on the team to experience that, because this business can be life-changing if you work for it. It's not something that's just going to fall into your lap. And that's what I want you guys to know. If you want to go Ruby by the end of this month, hell yeah, sorry for the language, you can do that. But I want you to know that it's going to be work. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to reach out to people. You're going to have to network. You're going to have to meet new people. You're going to have to add distributors to your team. You're going to have to add loyal customers to your team. It's not just going to be, I'm going to post on Facebook once a day and hope I get to Ruby by the end of the month. It's not going to happen. I'm being completely honest with you. You are going to have to work. You're going to have to message people. I mean, you can go Ruby, that's a thing, but you have to work for it. You got to want it and know that you can do it. So I love the quote that says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, because it is so, so true. So the power of your mind is super powerful. So if you're going Ruby this month, I want you to scream it out loud, make a post saying that you're going Ruby this month, and I want you to tell yourself every morning that you're going Ruby, and I want you to make a list, and you can send it to me of exactly what you need, your chart. Print out your chart, send it to me. I have a lot of your guys' charts floating around my office right now, but I love to see you guys actually keeping your charts up to date, because sometimes I miss something. So definitely, if you haven't printed out your charts yet, print out your chart, hang it up somewhere you can see it, keep it up to date, because this month is going to be crazy for so many people, and I am so, so excited. But if you have any questions about going Ruby, or where to even start, or if you're struggling getting customers, or you're struggling getting distributors, or whatever you're struggling with, just know I'm here. I've been there. I've done that. We all start from the same place, so I know what it's like to kind of be like, okay, I don't know what to do now, or I'm struggling with getting customers, because trust me, sometimes I still struggle with getting customers. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong, or you don't know where to go. That's why I'm here, to help mentor you and guide you in any way that I can. So just know that I believe in you guys. I am so excited for what this month is going to bring for so many of you. And I'm here if you need me. So you can always message me if you want my number. Just message me. I can send that to you as well. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful for some of you, and let me know if you are ready to go Ruby, because I cannot wait to run with you guys. I love you.